This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here again on a lovely Friday. And yes, I said Friday because we worked hard this whole week to now sit back, relax, talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Are the Bitcoin ETFs being approved today? What are the latest updates? I got you covered. If you guys are ready for the Zest, the education, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream out with friends because we know this show is a little, you may say, spicy for the algo, and they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know what's going on, and I'm here to tell it to you. So let's get after it. I want to say good morning to every single one of you as you guys are checking out our lovely sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Cipher. Links are in the live chat as well as the description. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off of Cipher checkout. I love Cipher. I love Cake Wallet. I love them both. They're both very important people to me, or companies, partners, all of the above. I love them. Okay, so let's get after it, guys. Again, make sure you guys are smashing the like, sharing the stream out with friends. We're going to get after it right now. We're going to talk about everything going on, and I'm just so excited. I really am so excited. Let's talk to people in the chat. Ooh, literally my hair got attached to my little mic over here. Getting a little rambunctious this morning, my hair. Jeez. Hello, everyone on TikTok. Say good morning. All right. We got Randy in the chat. S-Dog, hello. Hi, Oval, both ovals. We got All Set in the chat. Joe Harvey, happy Friday to you. Nice to see you. Xander Bam said, oh my sheesh, all the sheesh.
Oh my God.
Who else is in the chat? We got my girl, Alexandra G. Alexandra G, she goes off. She handles her business. Crypto Grady is in the chat. It's Grady, baby. Nice to see you. We got Tom Allen chilling as well. Shout out to Tom. This guy, Tom, is always here for me. John Foster, good morning. You're on your way back or driving to school. You have a normal schedule you're trying to get back to with Emma Foster, the youngest moderator in cryptocurrency. She's beautiful. I love Emma Foster. Good morning, Emma. Here's a little rain of love for you and John on the way to school. Have a good day at school, kiddo. You're almost to the weekend. You got it. You got it. Hopefully, John gets you a cookie this weekend. Sorry, John. I'm putting you on the spot. You got to get Emma a cookie. Doge Bull, good morning. Hi, Kyle Rosa. David G's in the chat. Automatic Beats. Nice to see ya. Doge Bull, Mr. Yee, M2, good morning. Chris Hanley, good morning. Ferris, Al Ferris, nice to see you. Like number 26, get after it. Get after it. Who else? We got Tone. Nice to see you, Tone on X. Paul Kelly Music. Paul Kelly is awesome too. Crimson. And Crimson's girlfriend, Crimson's wife, all great people. We have Crypto Cajun, bringing the spice to the chat. Lantern, hi on X, nice to see ya. Who else? Kevin Law, good morning, Kevin Law. Lazarus, nice to see you. Rob C, what's up, Rob C? Crypto Farmer, Texan979. Texan, how was the gym? How was the gym, my guy? I went to the gym yesterday. It was crazy. Crazy. My arms hurt. My arms hurt. Donato, nice to see you. Welcome. Ruben Fernandez, welcome to the show. Thank you for subscribing. He said ETF, ETF, ETF. Oh gosh, oh gosh. We're going to talk about the ETF. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Michael Cash from X, good morning. All right, guys. Again, as you are sitting here, you're chilling. Before I get into like the ETF news and all of that stuff, I have a lot to rant about. But I'm going to talk about some celebrities in crypto. Then we're going to talk about someone got arrested. And then we'll get into CBDCs and Bitcoin ETF because there's major news that is going on right now. Go off, Texan. So awesome going to the gym. Pamp it. Now, everybody brings this up in crypto because they're like, oh my gosh, this guy, he's another one. Crypto's so bad because even this guy got to get away with stuff. Who is this guy that I'm referring to? It's Logan Paul. Now a WWE superstar. He is a viral creator. And I was watching Logan Paul when he first started, so it surprised me with his work ethic that he would pull strings in the crypto community, playing around, and essentially almost rugged this project called Crypto Zoo. He promised people over a year ago that he would reimburse them, they would get their money back because there was a promise for a play-to-earn game and everything of the sort. Apparently, there was an NFT buyback, so let's see what's going on with Logan Paul. Community members reacted to the YouTuber Logan Paul's buyback announcement, delivering on his year-old promise to refund the disgruntled investors of his NFT project, Crypto Zoo. It was supposed to be a play-to-earn game that lets players buy, sell, and breed and trade animals with crypto. He announced the project in August of 2021. The game was never released, and it sparked allegations of fraud and led to a class action lawsuit against Logan. Very interesting, my friends. Very interesting what's going on here now. Throughout the controversy, several commentators called him out and the investors as a whole. They kept a watchful eye. And finally, yesterday on January 4th, he finally shared a website that lets the NFT holders participate in a $2.3 million buyback program where Paul would repurchase the NFTs at their original price. According to him, the claims could be submitted on the website through February 4th. Logan Paul is trying to redeem himself in crypto. Does this mean because he's giving money back that he is interested in perhaps coming back into the space, gaining trust back with the people to, one, save his behind with lawsuits, and two, so that way when he comes back into the space and he wants to launch another project or be a part of another project, that he says, I cleaned up my mess and I can move on from this. If he starts messing with another crypto project, beware of it, because I feel like that's what the next move is, or in the future. Again, gotta let this clear up, reimburse people, make people happy, and then people have short memories, and then soon enough, he'll be back in crypto doing something else. Maybe not in the same way, of course, and I hope he doesn't repeat the same mistakes he made. However, there are people that have made mistakes. Isn't that right, Michael, who's giving me roses on TikTok? I appreciate you. Corey, what's up? There was somebody that was arrested. Oh no! Who was it? It was a Taiwanese crypto exchange founder, and he was arrested for fraud, according to a report. And again, I want you guys to keep sharing the stream, smashing the likes as the people are getting in here, and we're just talking about a few things before we get into the spicy stuff. Authorities in Taiwan have reportedly arrested somebody named David Pan. He was the founder of Ace Exchange for allegedly committing fraud using cryptocurrency. According to a January 4th report from the Liberty Times, the city police arrested Pan and 14 others following raids on several locations, including the Ace headquarters. They reportedly had the alleged individuals. They earned roughly 200 million Taiwanese dollars, which is around 6.4 million US at the time of publication, in illegal gains by deceiving investors with false crypto claims. On a statement on January 4th, Ace said that any alleged illegal actions were on the token project side and did not affect the exchange's operations. The president of Ace said that the exchange planned to delist a few trading pairs, and MOCT is one of them, and one of the tokens that was issued in the alleged fraud, and would, quote, fully cooperate with any investigation. Of the funds that were seized, Taiwanese police confiscated roughly $3.5 million in crypto. Pan and the other individuals reportedly refused to cooperate and are being held on suspicion of fraud. Seems like, again, another attack on a cryptocurrency. But again, if somebody's doing something wrong here, I would like to see the blockchain receipts and what kind of fraud was done. It's just over and over with these articles, these stories about people attacking projects, governments attacking projects and exchanges. Where are the receipts? What are the actual things that they did wrong? I want to see it. So as far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen nothing yet, and this is just another headline. And of course, if someone is doing something wrong, then they should be held accountable for it. But I want to see more receipts. More receipts. What were they doing? How much money? I gotta know. I gotta know the details. But if you guys know about Ace Exchange, you're a part of the exchange, apparently it's fine. But as always, I always encourage you to be your own bank and go back to the fundamentals of the space, which is having an electronic peer-to-peer cash system in which you can send payments without a financial institution. That's the whole point of Bitcoin. So you got to make sure you own it to be able to take part in it. Isn't that correct? I hope you guys agree. What's up, everyone? Bitcoin will be on fire next month. I hope so, Steven. Bitcoin ETF won't be approved, Jason said. Oh, gosh. I wouldn't be surprised, though. Michael, thank you. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Dang, man. Things are getting wild out here in crypto. Things are getting absolutely wild. Because not only are people distracted by the Bitcoin ETF, while everyone is focused on it, you have central banks that are still making their moves in the direction of CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. I will never, ever, ever endorse a central bank digital currency because they're not private. And I don't think they'll ever make a move to make anything private, fungible, peer-to-peer, because they need to be an intermediary. The central banks think that we need them, or else we will fall into absolute economic, physical, everything type chaos. The Bank of Spain is selecting partners for their CBDC testing. If you're in Spain, please listen. Spain's central bank, Banco de España, has chosen its collaborators a year after publishing an open call for partners to participate in its CBDC test. On January 3rd, the central bank published a resolution announcing its partnership with a few banks, 3 of them. The pilot of the wholesale CBDC will take place in the next 6 months and will feature the simulation of the processing and settlement of interbank payments with a single tokenized wholesale CBDC and by exchanging several wholesale CBDCs issued by different central banks. Again, you notice all the central banks collaborate with each other. They're not even telling you which ones in particular. That's because it doesn't matter if maybe they politically don't align, which is always an illusion anyway. They will still continue to work together because they're all on the same team, which is about control, which is about maintaining their status as an anchor in the monetary system. And so they think they're the anchor. They have a big ego, which is why they're doing all of this. In another part of the experiment conducted with the Checha Bank, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, excuse that. The wholesale CBDC will be used to settle a simulated tokenized bonds. There goes the tokenization again. 3 companies were chosen from the 24 applications the central bank has received over the past year. While 2 of these banks are Spanish banks, the headquarters for the Adara blockchain is in the United Kingdom. The Spanish CBDC program is unique. It was publicly stated to be independent of the digital euro project that would cover all economies in the Eurozone if implemented. The Spanish Ministry of Economic Affairs and Digital Transformation announced it would implement the European Union's markets and crypto assets regulation, the MICA, which is, again, something they want to crack down on crypto with, 6 months before the deadline. Wow. It is absolutely insane. They have not expressed a need to use the digital euro, but we know the digital euro is absolutely tyrannical, in which they already told you, we've played these exclusive clips from the Bank for International Settlements, in which the digital euro will have AI integrated, which means that if they lock you down, they geofence you and say you can't go within 5 miles of your home, you go 5.1 miles from your home to go purchase something, it will be programmed to not let you purchase it. Probably send an alert to whoever's in charge, and you might even get penalized for it in the form of being arrested for violating rules. And then the social credit score you will have, because CBDCs control your whole life, and this is easily integrated with it, then you will have a low social credit score, and they will not let you purchase things. They won't let you live your life, and you will have essentially no freedom. Central banks are working together. Remember that they are all on the same team. Politics is just an illusion 99% of the time. So, tokenized wholesale CBDCs, the tokenization is setting up as well with a lot of these countries, and they're going to make it seem like, oh, we're going to tokenize this, we're going to tokenize that. Guys, it's a trap for CBDCs. They want you to be controlled in every which way they can, and it's horrible. Especially in Nigeria with what they're pulling over here. The digital rupee, they've had for over a year now. They've been having the digital rupee since, I don't know, at least 2022 is when the big pilot rolled out. And we were reporting on all of this as it was happening. India's digital rupee crossed 1 million transactions in one day. And again, this is only one day that they have crossed 1 million transactions with the digital rupee. And usually they're a fraction of this. So the volume is not actually that good. This headline is again another illusion to make it seem like people are actually using this. India's central bank digital currency, the digital rupee, crossed 1 million transactions in a day on December 27th, but with at least a little help from retail banks' own employees. Here's the twist, guys. There was a letter dated on December 29th from the RBI governor to staff that said the usage of the e-rupee exceeded the milestone of 1 million transactions a day on the 27th. A separate letter from one of the banks participating in the pilot said it had been encouraged to deposit employee funds and benefits using the CBDC rather than the existing fiat currency. The usage of day reflects this was a one-time milestone. It isn't clear whether the usage hit a daily transaction volume of more than 1 million. The RBI is running both retail and wholesale CBDC pilots, and the retail pilot is active in more than 15 cities with more than a dozen banks that participate. It was on December 1st, 2022, and the RBI has not announced a timeline for the full-scale retail CBDC, but they have something called UPI, Unified Payments Interface. As a result, the digital rupee has struggled with high transaction volumes, really only 25,000 a day, which is again why this is so misleading, the headline. They've been trying to increase it, but this is how they're doing it. They say the 1 million transactions milestone was achieved after some government-owned and private sector banks deposited the salaries and benefits of their employees into their CBDC wallets last month. The report named HDFC Bank, Kodak Bank, Axis, Canara Bank, and the IDFC First Bank. One of those banks was also Union Bank of India, which is a government-owned entity. They want to aim to promote CBDC wallet transactions, and banks have been advised to encourage all staff members to transact using the CBDC to ensure 100% staff registration on the digital rupee app. This is insane. So you see here that the banks, this is how they started. They're using their own employees and saying that this is how I will pay you, and then you have to basically get stuck into using this app and using the CBDC. What, did the employees get to choose that? Even the employees that are working at this bank, did they have the freedom to choose whether they wanted the existing fiat currency or their CBDC? No. So if the people at the banks didn't even get to choose their form of payment, why would they let anybody else have that freedom? This is the trap. CBDCs are a trap. They want the transactions and nobody is using it except for the people that they are forcing it on. And how is that fair? How is that freedom? It's not. That's why India doesn't like crypto. That's why India's been trying to push Bitcoin back for so long, because they don't want people to be able to transact on their own, hold their own value, make their own choices and decisions. They rather make it for you. We have to stop letting these people make decisions for us. We have to prove that we want to make decisions ourselves. Don't give up your freedoms. The people at the banks are even realizing, at least in the United States, that they have no freedom, that the money that they are using and building their career off of is diminishing in value every day, and therefore their career, their value will diminish every single day. If the people that work at the banks don't have freedom of choice, what makes you think you will? What if the banks now say, I will only give you a digital rupee in India, and you won't be able to use your existing fiat currency? What if they pull in Nigeria and say that you can only withdraw a certain amount of money from the ATM every day because they want to push their CBDC? These are the questions you got to ask. These are the questions that people in India now have to ask themselves. And they have to make a choice. Am I going to participate in a tyrannical ecosystem in which I have no freedom and no value? Or will I turn the other leaf, turn around, go upside down, and decide to take our freedom back. People will take their freedom back. There's not a doubt. They will be pushed and pushed and pushed. That's what they do. That's what these elitists do. This is what the governments do. They push you until they can't push you anymore. They want you to cause problems. They want people to cause problems because, again, it distracts them from what the point really is. And that's that freedom is an illusion and that nothing is real, not even your money. But Bitcoin is. Bitcoin's created for a reason, not just printed for no reason. Bitcoin is created by energy. Energy that's produced by whatever source, which is over 50% renewable now, that powers computers, that solve complex algorithms to solve a block on the blockchain and then get rewarded for solving that block. And then it can be distributed to anyone, anywhere in the world without permission, without censorship. We love that, don't we? This brings me to Nigeria now. Nigeria. What they've been trying to do, again, is limit the amount of money you could withdraw from the ATM to force you to use their e-Naira, their CBDC. Now, the thing with their e-Naira is that nobody wanted to use it. And people were rioting at the banks because they wanted their money back. All of a sudden, Nigeria is like, maybe we could do something with crypto now and say we'll let people buy crypto, yet they're not really letting people buy crypto yet. And on top of that, because their CBDC is so bad, they're now not giving up on that type of track because now they're greenlighting a new stablecoin to launch next month in February. So they have their new CNGN stablecoin. The Central Bank of Nigeria, the CBN, approved the Africa Stablecoins Consortium, the ASC, to pilot the CNGN stablecoin in its regulatory sandbox. It's set to launch February 27th. The ASC, a collaboration of Nigerian banks and fintech operators, said the CNGN stablecoin complies with the regulatory requirements and standards set by the CBN, which is, so ironic that something you created, you're in charge of, definitely complies with your standards. The Nigerian SEC and the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit are all okay with it. The group said it's engaging with the regulators to ensure compliance, consumer protection, and transparency, which, how transparent is it really going to be? This serves as a complement, not a substitute, for their failed e-Naira, which is their CBDC. Unlike the e-Naira, which is CBN created, the ASC oversees the CNGN. So again, it's not, they're saying, the central bank has no involvement, but really we know that's a lie. The stablecoin is currently interoperable with Bantu and BNB Smart Chain, with plans to expand compatibility to all major blockchain networks soon. It's pegged 1-to-1 with the Nigerian Naira, the fiat currency, and backed by Naira reserves held in a designated commercial bank. What am I going to say here? What am I going to say? So we're supposed to trust, again, the magical word, trust, that this central bank or these commercial banks are holding Naira reserves to back their stablecoin. Can somebody explain to me how this is transparent? Can somebody explain to me that this is the definition of imaginary? Are we able, as individuals or people in Nigeria, are they able to pull up to these commercial banks, which they don't say who it is? Do they get to pull up to these commercial banks and see the money in their little magical vault to make sure the reserves are real? No! Hello, guys. What is going on here? There's no way to prove that these stablecoins are actually backed by anything, which again makes it really ironic since the money we have now isn't backed by anything. And Nigeria is trying to back currency with their own currency, yet we don't know if that backing is real. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just delulu. Maybe I'm just crazy. But I don't trust any of these people. And I think this is just another way to control what people are doing with another coin because they know their CBDC actually sucks and it's not working and no one wants to use it. And no one's going to use their stable coin either because there's no point. It's on these weird blockchains like Bantu and BNB. Like who mainstream is using BNB? I know a lot of people do, but more people are on Ethereum and they are going to expand to other blockchains, which again, how much of an impact will this have? Who will have access to it? Will it be kind of geofence where people maybe only in Nigeria are able to access this stablecoin? These are all my questions. Will they have, the same censorship capabilities that Tether has? Probably even more because it's one of these, it's government. It's supposedly not government backed, but it's totally government backed because obviously they wouldn't let anybody just do anything, especially if the central bank did not like it. So everyone's in on everything. Everything's an illusion. Another Nigerian stablecoin, another CBDC, because even though they're saying it's a stablecoin, it's really a CBDC. That's just what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right, Doge Bull? Right, No G? Right, Ron? Shout out to Ron. Ron is a cool dude. We know Ron personally. Shout out to Ron in the chat. We haven't seen you in a while, dude. Haven't seen you in the hood. Guys, smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. Do we have 100 likes yet? Do we have 100 likes yet? Oh my gosh, guys. We got 23 more likes until 100. Guys, pimp this. What is going on? Speaking of Tether, stablecoin, CBDCs, we know Tether has a lot of censorship capabilities. I'm just like a little weirded out by the fact that, never mind the billions of dollars being minted by Tether for inventory purposes, they're not issued yet. The Tether CEO said that crypto doesn't need a blockchain or a token, which makes me scratch my head a little bit because, Sir Tether CEO Paulo, how are you going to exist without something like Ethereum, which is a blockchain, and you yourself are a token on said blockchain? Thank you guys for subscribing. Welcome. In 2024, the crypto industry needs to provide users with, quote, real-world use cases and applications that are not necessarily based on a token or blockchain, according to a statement made by Tether CEO Paulo. Quote, crypto doesn't need a blockchain. It doesn't need a token. He argued that the next crypto killer app should be focused on the fundamental value proposition offered by cryptography, which consists of peer-to-peer transactions and privacy protections. It could be a booking system or an Uber competitor. Introducing a token means creating a central point of failure and increasing the likelihood that the project would be considered a security by regulators. Many projects that issue tokens are now in the crosshairs of the SEC. To be decentralized, the system won't need blockchain tech, which is slow and requires a global shared state. I'm so confused. Tether, Mr. Tether, how can you say that we don't need blockchains or tokens, yet you yourself are a token based on a blockchain, multiple blockchains? Is he for crypto? Is he not for crypto? Does he care really about privacy when his coin, his stable coin, actively censors people just because they think they're a part of something, which is again the opposite of why we're in crypto, because we're here for no censorship? This is it doesn't make sense. And I do think that this Tether guy, because we have the FBI that's involved with Tether now, so we know Tether is really in with the government, which means that maybe they're not for us either. And maybe, tinfoil hat moment, I would like to know where their reserves are, because we know that the bank that Tether was using was also tied up in the whole FTX scandal, where we don't know if the reserves are really there. And we're trusting another institution or another company to tell us that these reserves are there. And if in the future the government decides to attack stablecoins and turn on Mr. Paolo Tether over here, will they end up trying to take out Tether solely because maybe the reserves aren't where the reserves say they are, or where they say the reserves are? I don't know. I'm just thinking of like the implications of the whole thing. What's up, Kenio? Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Guys, smash these likes. Share the stream out with friends. Oh my gosh, it is crazy, dude. What's up, Mr. Clown? Welcome, Mr. Clown. All right, let's get after it. John English text says, rolls out fresh tinfoil. I'll go grab some tinfoil, dude. All right, let's keep getting after it. Let's continue on. We're going to talk about, really quick, South Korea. We thought South Korea was going in a decent direction here because last week or something like that, we were talking about South Korean regulators, how they put into place that people within the South Korean government have to disclose their crypto holdings. Which, again, I thought was pretty cool because, yeah, maybe we should know what they're trading. But it should also apply to stocks, bonds, and all of these TradFi items. Which should also carry over into the United States because this is all about freedom, knowing what's up. Apparently, that's a lie nowadays. Where we have all the biggest people in government, stocks, hedge funds, openly insider trading and dumping on our heads every single day and holding a stock when it doesn't go in the direction they feel like they want it to. We thought South Korea was doing something good. Now I feel like we took a step back here with South Korea because now they're seeking a ban on buying cryptocurrencies with a credit card for the sake of illegal outflows of domestic funds overseas. Sounds a lot like
China.
A potato flew around my room before you came, excuse.
South Korea's Financial Services Commission, the FSC, proposed a ban on using credit cards to purchase cryptocurrency.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, this is very cute, but it's not calming me down because I'm upset about all of this. I'm upset. The regulator wants to expand the scope of prohibited credit cards to add crypto exchanges to prevent the foreign currency outflow and prevent money laundering. It's going to note on Thursday, again, this is the Financial Services Commission, the FSC, to cite concerns about illegal outflow of domestic funds overseas. They invited for comment and by organizations and individuals by February 13th. Last month, they proposed rules to protect users of crypto exchanges, saying that at least 80% of the customer deposits should be in cold storage. Come on, South Korea! I thought we were doing something good. I thought we were going off here. I thought we were moving in a pro-crypto direction. But it seems as though we took a step back because they're pulling this money laundering. When is this going to end? When is the money laundering lies going to end? This is literally the oldest rumor in the book for Bitcoin and crypto. Oh, crypto's for criminals. Bitcoin's bad for the environment. This is like, it's so delusional. What are you even talking about? That's like, you know, like an 80-year-old woman saying that, like, streaming services will die tomorrow and that the internet is bad for the environment. Like, I don't even understand what this is about anymore. I don't even understand what this is about. Are you kidding me? Less than 1% of crypto's transactions are for illicit activity. Why? Because it's transparent. Because you see every single transaction on the blockchain. So how could there be so much money laundering if everybody gets caught and because everything is out there? I would like to know, South Korea, how much of your cash is used for illicit financing? What are your bankers doing? What are you doing, these people, the FSC, that are making all these rules? I would like to know what you're trading. I would like to know what you are doing. I would like to know all the criminal activity that happens within your investing sector. Let's get answers. oh, wait, we never get those answers. Never. Because it doesn't fit their narrative. Because they know that if someone's trading with crypto and they're moving from one wallet to another, you could see that. And then if somebody cashes out, oh, this is why crypto exchanges have something called KYC, know your customer. So if they try to cash out, there's another double whammy of who you have confirmation of who it is and what they're doing. And then once they cash out, they have, your system, the financial system, in which you'll see where it goes through bank accounts. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Bruh.
Money is not the answer within traditional finance, and crypto is the answer. And they don't have a reason to hold it back. They just make up excuses over and over and over again. Oh, gosh. Crypto wasn't designed for the masses. It's a government agenda. Why would the government be trying to fight it then if it was a government agenda? I don't think they expected Bitcoin to take off the government. I don't think they did. I think definitely people knew about it because there's always people overseeing the interwebs. But did they ever do anything about it? No. Because they thought it wouldn't go anywhere. And even if it was a government agenda, does it even, if you think about, the whole landscape of crypto, can they really do anything if it was a government agenda? Bitcoin is still decentralized. Bitcoin is still run by the world and not a centralized entity. It's peer-to-peer. So if it was a government agenda, why would they make it so free and so decentralized? It doesn't make sense. It's a means to end the leading up to social credit eventually. They're doing that with CBDCs, which are not cryptocurrency. And if you look in the economic report of the president last year, they included in that central bank digital currencies are not crypto because there is no requirement for them to use DLT, distributed ledger technology. So no, it's not. CBDCs are the road to UBI, universal basic income. And so is your bank account, is more of a segue to UBI and CBDCs and social credit scores than Bitcoin can ever be. All I hear is yap, yap, yap. Tell me about yourself. Oh, that was spicy. Thank you, Kenny L, for taking that out. She was trying to hit on me while he was telling me to shut up. That was crazy. Men are wild. Anyway, let's move on. We're going to talk about Bitcoin ETFs, man, because this is what everybody wants to hear. We got so many people here because this is what they want to hear. They want to talk about the Bitcoin ETF. They want to know about the Bitcoin's ETF. JP Morgan has paid more in fines than all illicit activity known in crypto. That was alpha, I gotta say. Thank you for that. Who said that again? Filthy Moss. Shout out to you, dude. Shout out to you. Thank you. Here's the latest on the Bitcoin ETFs and what's going on there. There's some competition in terms of fees and who will become more popular based upon those fees for the Bitcoin ETFs. Look at this picture of Gary. I think this should be the new sticker for Gary. This is a great picture. One of the 13 applications for the Bitcoin ETF, only half a dozen said how much they'll charge in management fees, with the expectations that approvals could be granted as early as next week. And that's become a figure for prospective investors to focus on. They're going to have multiple factors that determine some popularity and how heavily it'll be traded. Quote, fees will be critical, says James, the Bloomberg ETF analyst. Quote, I don't think the issuers have to offer the absolute lowest fee, but I do think they can't be charging too much more and still remain competitive. The fee, known as the expense ratio, is used to cover costs like custodial services, marketing, and even salaries. According to the research by Morningstar, which I don't like that name, guys, it's a little demonic to me. The average fee for open-end mutual funds and exchange-traded funds was 0.37% in 2022, a lot lower than 20 years ago. Invesco and Galaxy set the bar where, as Eric described it, as an ETF analyst described it, they will be waiving fees completely for the first 6 months and the first $5 billion in assets. After that, they'll charge just over 0.5%. Fidelity's 0.3%, ARK and 21 shares, as well as Valkyrie, will do 0.8%. So not only are you going to decide, which ETF or which custodian do I like better, but you're going to have to look at all of these fees as well. What do I say? What do I say all the time? Woo! What am I going to say? Who cares? about the ETFs and their darn fees when we're educated about Bitcoin and the actual assets. And we want to acquire the actual asset so that way we could transact peer-to-peer. No censorship. Know that we are in control and in possession of our Bitcoin, in which there's only 21 million, only 2.3 million as of last week, Bitcoin that is tied to wallets on centralized exchanges, which means there's not much. And we could be our own bank, have money that cannot be taken away from us. And that is something that doesn't happen with the ETFs. As if you cash it in, you could only redeem it for fiat. And what is the darn freaking point of investing in the ETF if you're not an institution and if you're not a hedge fund, then just buying Bitcoin yourself and holding it yourself and learning about the space yourself? What's up, D? Shout out to you, bro. Next update. We have some people from Fox that are tweeting, such as Charles Gasparino and my girl Eleanor Terrett. So let's talk about what Charles said first, and then we'll move on to what Eleanor said. He said guidance on SEC Gov decision based on Bitcoin spot ETF is that it's coming hopefully next week, according to one issuer. Keep in mind, this may be slightly different timetables for decisions on applications based on when they were filed, or the SEC will do all at once. I don't know. So basically, what he's saying is that he's thinking next week because there's paperwork and stuff that still needs to be filled out. And Eleanor kind of concurred with that.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh pish posh. Read in British accent.
Oh pish posh. Oh pish posh. Thank you, Armani. Eleanor kind of agreed with them. She tweeted, "New. Read this Bitcoin spot ETFs. Expecting some amended 19B4 filings today, as well as some 11th hour phone calls concerning comments on S1s and possible launch dates. The timeline for approval is still looking like next week and will all depend on how fast the SEC can read through comments and amendments made today. It's really just a dotting the I's and crossing the T's type situation now." Do we believe it? Do we believe what's going on? Do you guys believe that Bitcoin ETFs will be approved by next week? I feel like if it was happening today, we'd know about it. There would be something happening right here. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it won't touch Bitcoin price. Maybe it'll bring it, pamp it. Maybe it'll bring it down. Who knows? That's why we're here. We just look at the charts and we just go with the flow and how it's feeling that day. But the ETFs are coming, and we'll see what happens with that next. Let's go into the crypto market overview. Minute, it doesn't even matter. Honestly, no, it has no effect on me because I'm not touching these. I'm not touching the ETFs. No, it does not. It does not. It only matters to the rich people that and the TradFi bros that feel like they need approval from people like Jamie Dimon, BlackRock, Gary Gensler in order to feel comfortable investing in something because they don't have the audacity to do their own research on the asset and choose to decide to invest themselves. This is what it's really all about. All right, let's see what else is going on. If you guys have coin requests, I'm going to take some coin requests. I know you guys gave me a ton of them yesterday, so I'll take some more today. Big Boy, hi from Greece. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Who else is here? B. Rudo, Band Gang. Why are we talking about Lyme disease? Are you okay? Become a news anchor, get rich, then message me saying that was the reason you got rich. I'm not looking to work for somebody like that, though. Here's the thing. Like, I've been offered some stuff. Some freaking stuff. Thing is, I'm not trying to work for somebody. The reason why I didn't go to college for finance is because the financial system is broken. The college system is broken. The reason why I didn't go to broadcast journalism school was because that's broken too. Because these people, you go to school for broadcast journalism, you then go to try to work for the news, and then you try to actually report something. Oh, golly, will they not let you report anything you want to report on because the entire thing is owned by rich people, the banks, and they don't want you to say what you want to say. So therefore, the whole journalism space in terms of mainstream media is pretty much almost dead. So yeah, I'd rather do what I'm doing now, be a journalist on my own. And why do I need the approval of somebody else in order to tell me I'm capable of doing the job I'm already doing? So that's my decision on the whole thing. Let's go over the market recap. We got some red. Ugly, no! We're not loving it, but we'll move on. We'll talk about Bitcoin, and then we're going to talk about ETH a little bit because Celsius is doing something a little bit zesty. So let's talk about Bitcoin, which is currently $43,745, down 1%. We got money flow that's not really like pumping right now. It's kind of sideways along with the RSI that's looking to move its way up. Also, I don't know what's going on here. Also, we have this VWAP that's curving downwards, but maybe we'll have some curvature. We like curvature in the right ways, you know. So maybe she'll curve back up. That's the ideal situation. Again, the RSIs are trying to move back up, but it just seems like it's lingering kind of around this 54 to 60 zone. Ideally, you guys know, what did we hit yesterday? The exact point we've been talking about, which is 44.8, and we just cannot get above it. So that's really what I'm looking for, is the top 44.8. We had a high this morning of 44.3, and we're kind of just below that at 43.7, and we had a low today of 42.4. So again, I'm looking for that 44.8, and then if we go through that with confidence, looking towards maybe that 46K mark. I don't know, but it's just we've got to get through this part. We got to get through 44.8. It's just bothering me at this point. Come on, Bitcoin, step it up. Pamp it up. You've got to pamp it up. Opinion. Do you guys think in the chat we're going to have a green weekend? Do you guys think we're going to hit 45K at least over the weekend? If you guys think so, put a 1 or a yes emoji for 45K and put a 2 or a no emoji if you think it's a no-go. She really needs to be on the news. I can't take it anymore. I go and speak on the news. I was just on Fox Business a few weeks ago, literally the Friday before Christmas. So if you go on my profile here and scroll down, you'll see my clip. It's also on YouTube. I've been on the news over 4 times. I've been in a lot of news articles as well and podcasts. So like I've been on the news. I'm just not trying to work for an entity that's not going to let me say what I want to say when I want to say it. We got Litecoin. Actually, let's go to Ethereum first, because Ethereum, we got some Ethereum news. Celsius is planning to unstake thousands of Ethereum, 30,000 ETH. Possibly, they're saying, to ease the sell pressure. Which I think, again, whenever they talk about selling pressure and buying pressure, it usually does the opposite of what they're going to say. However, ETH prices might gain in the coming weeks after crypto lender Celsius, which is restructuring in bankruptcy proceedings, said it will unstake its holdings of the second largest crypto, removing a factor that they may have contributed to the token's underperformance in recent months. The company, which is converting to become a Bitcoin miner, which is so weird, previously said it would include staking in its activities. The firm has been selling staking rewards on the open market to cover costs associated with the reorganization. Celsius will unstake existing ETH holdings, which have provided valuable staking rewards income to the estate to offset certain costs incurred throughout the restructuring process. The significant unstaking activity in the next few days will unlock ETH to ensure timely distribution to creditors. Data from the analysis tool Arkham says that crypto wallets linked to Celsius staked over $151 million of ETH, a position which likely earns over 4 to 5% in annual yield. Wow. In the past week, they sent over 30,000 ETH to Fireblocks. So will they sell it back off into the market? Or are they going to give it to creditors? We'll see. I like to see things happen. I don't know. Whenever they talk about selling pressure, this and that, it really doesn't impact much. It's like when they had like the whole ETH upgrade. Oh my gosh, oh this ETH is getting, oh my gosh. Like the price barely even moved. So I don't really worry about that stuff. I just wait until I see it. And I always have that bullish and bearish case scenario. You guys know the vibe as you're hitting the legs. And we're looking at ETH price, which is $2,233 as of right this moment, down 1.53%. Yesterday we kind of lingered. We had a decent day. It wasn't in the red, so I'm happy about it. We are looking for still that 2340 critical level. We're seeing that VWAP pop back up. However, the momentum is not giving me the best of the zest. Let me move this arrow over. So we're slightly below the zero line with this momentum. So hopefully you could curve back around. We love curvature on the channel. We're looking to come back over that zero line with everything here. The RSIs are a little far apart, which again indicates a little bit of volatility, kind of trending in that neutral zone. Looking bearish, though, not giving me the best of the zest, but that could always turn around. Again, we're looking for that 2340 and staying above at least $2,200 would make me feel nice, warm, and fuzzy over the weekend. There might be some ETF anticipation over the weekend, so that might affect some of the trading and stuff. Let's look at Litecoin, though. Litecoin is $65, down 2.23%.
Bruh. Oh my God. Bruh. Oh my God.
Bruh, what's going on, Litecoins? She's the right kind, but she's not moving back up like everything else. RSI's down bad. VWAP is up. Red dot bringing the momentum down. What the? And look at this, just bearish. Bearish, Litecoin, bearish. However, we were talking about it a few days ago. If Litecoin were to get a little spicy with herself, go down to oversold, and maybe that could bring us into an uptrend. But that's just a little hopium I have there.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
You're the best part of the day. Heart, heart, heart. 0.25000000 LTC.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Mr. Annan. Listen, at least you're helping me buy the dip here, helping me buy the Litecoin dip. Listen, next level we're looking at, and we want to maintain support if we do head towards that way, is $63. And that is still scary to me, not something I want to see. We're still in this downtrend, but we're looking to pick up, break above this downtrend, and make our way back to $74. Like, I just don't know why Litecoin can't do it. What is going on, Litecoin? And you know what the most messed up part about it is that Litecoin price does not move, yet it's actually doing more than most things in crypto in terms of volume, transactions, and everything related to it. If you guys look at what happened yesterday, BitPay, which is one of the largest payment processors in crypto, if not the biggest, said BitPay's December usage numbers are out, crowning Litecoin the cryptocurrency most commonly used for transactions again, hitting a new all-time high of 38.25% of all payments made using BitPay. So we see here that Litecoin is being used quite a lot. So is Dogecoin as well. People understand that Litecoin is the answer to a lot of issues that we have, including Bitcoin. I was in a whole debate the other day with this maxi that kept trying to spew lies, one that was actually gross. And two, she was talking about, oh yeah, why would you use dude, when ordinals were popping off, and they will again, when BRCs were popping off, and just in the bull market itself, when people are trying to transact with Bitcoin, it's already expensive. Lightning Network has some issues. And where did even Lightning Network come from since she was touting it so much? Litecoin. And you know what? Litecoin has that finite supply of 84 million Litecoin. Has a halving every 4 years like Bitcoin. Is the longest running blockchain with no downtime. Has been around since 2011. What else could you want? Especially because it's cheap. A penny or less in fees, whether that is something as low as $1 or as high as $1 million. The Litecoin fees are impeccable, and it's able to scale because while everyone else was freaking out over meme coins on ETH and ordinals on Bitcoin, people were using Litecoin and Dogecoin the most. And Litecoin is a lot faster and cheaper than Dogecoin. I'm just throwing that out there too. But I do like Dogecoin as well because it's merged mined with Litecoin, is decentralized, a proof of work blockchain. And again, it's a lot more feasible most of the time for transactions than Bitcoin and ETH. Now, Dogecoin is at 8 cents, just over 8 cents today, 0.08187, down 2.63%. We got momentum that has a red dot pushing it downwards, but that VWAP looks like she wants to make her way back up despite money flow slipping, and RSI's kind of giving volatility vibes. Still in bearish territory as well with Dogecoin. We're kind of hovering around this 8 cents. At least we're really not falling below it, which is good. Buyers are defending it. Let's look towards that 0.086 cents. That's really where I want to test, as it was a resistance back here on November 17th and the 18th, and looking to push it again and see what happens if we reestablish support before heading back up to 9.5 cents. But again, bearish scenario was falling below the 200-day SMA at 0.07237 cents and going and establishing support again at 6.5 cents. That's something I really just don't want to see. And in Litecoin and Dogecoin, I noticed they haven't popped back off like the other coins have, unfortunately. Let's see what you guys are up to. Do we have any coin requests? Do we have any coin requests, friends? Do we have coin requests? Let's see. Flat Smack, hello. Litecoin is great. It is. Listen, I don't care about price action. I'm talking about like technologically and like what's relevant. Steve Jones, no ETF news today. How dare they? We need the, oh my gosh, that's another sound. I'm texting Emma right now. That's the sound. That's the sound. How dare you, Greta? We need to add that. Also, do we have any coin requests here? I didn't even look. Do we have coin requests? Hi, Wifey Wick. Litecoin halving marked the local top. I sold the news. Listen, in the past when Litecoin has its halving, it hasn't brought some good price action, honestly. Bruce, nice to see you. Mark Dutch is chilling in the chat. Who forgot to smash the like? Dave's asking. I know. I see you out there. I see you. Hold on. I see you. And even if you're not looking at me, you're looking somewhere else. Maybe you're driving on the road. Maybe you're in the office and you're trying to hide that you're watching the stream. Eventually, you got to hit the like button just for the sake of the zest and because you're sitting here watching the show. So why not? Also, you're awesome. You're awesome. And I appreciate you for watching. I do. We're a little bit up close and personal, aren't we? That's when someone gets distracted and you're like, yeah, no. Let's see. We have XRP and Caspa. All right, let's do that. XR pies and the Casper. What's up, Corey Butler? Damn, she close. Yeah, maybe I'm just a little crazy. Uh-oh, what did I press? Oh, I don't even know. Okay. Let's go to XRP. Let's see what's going on here, man. All right. XRPs. Go. Okay. XRP. We see here that we got 56 cents, down 4.12%. We were talking about this the other day if we reject the 200-day SMA, which, again, we closed right above it yesterday, but below it now. If anything, look to reestablish support at 54.5 cents is what I'd look for. And maybe if we go above the 200-day SMA, we have some confidence, push over to that 64 cents, which, again, XRP never moves in price, so it is what it is. We're entering red money flow. We have that view up that's looking to push, but really not doing well after a red dot brought momentum down. You guys can even see the RSI is nearing that oversold region, and we'll see if it reaches that over the weekend. Let's look at Caspa. Caspa is still around the same levels we've continued to look at. We really haven't established support at like around 11.5 cents, 0.1149 to be exact. That's really what I'm looking for. And it seems like we're just like kind of finding support almost here at 10 cents, like 10 and a quarter. But I'd look to close above 11, and hopefully that's the case. But we're just below 11 cents currently. We still have green money flow, but that's nearing that zero line, so I'd watch out for that. The RSIs look a little scary to me, though that VWAP and momentum could really switch over and curve over, which it looks like the VWAP is looking to do.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Aww.
You're welcome.
Yo, M2.
Sovereign living, it's zesty to do. Let's go. 0.200000000 LTC.
Wow, M2, you and Mr. Anonymous helping me stack the Litecoins dip. I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you so much. Let's get after it. Self-sovereignty forever, M2. Forever and ever and ever. Let's go to Near. Let's go to Near Protocol. All right, let's go to Near. I'm near. I'm near you. All right. I have no fear. because Near is here. $3. $3.58, down 8.5%. We're looking here at a little bit of a red day. Just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Hold on. Where's my market ciphers? I want to go back to that. Oh, bruh. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Move down. There we go. We're back. Oh, shoot. Bet. Thank you so much for the confettis. That was awesome. So listen, what we're looking at here for Near is that we have a red dot playing out, but it seems like, listen, the money flow and the momentum is looking relatively decent. The VWAP though, not giving me the best of the zest, which explains kind of the downward price action, but let's like shoot back up and see if, if that does occur, what kind of price action will happen from there. We have curvatures in the wrong way, bro, when we're looking here at this RSI, man. We're seeing that it wasn't overbought, which explains kind of the downtrend. And we're looking at it kind of heading, it's still in bullish territory, but heading towards neutral. So we'll see what goes on from there. Again, we'll look for maybe if it continues going down, which if it goes down another from this point at this moment, another 6.5% just about, you'll be at our resistance or the previous support that we would hope is going to maintain support at $3.34. So I'd look for that and also trying to retest maybe $4.22. But those are the two main levels that I'm watching at this moment. Sasquatch, what up? What's up with all my fake accounts? I honestly, man, cannot tell you because I'm not in charge of them. Thank you, Kenny O, for the roses. Here's the thing. These imposter accounts they're rambunctious MFers. They are everywhere. It's like I pop up somewhere and so do these imposters. Somebody just needs to stop Sasquatch. I don't know who's spending all the money to make these bots. They're on Twitter, they're on X, whatever. They're on the YouTubes, Facebook. Before I even created a Facebook account for missteencrypto, there was already imposters on Facebook. TikTok, a mess. Instagram, a mess. When you look up missteencrypto on Instagram, you see my check mark, but it's like the third option in. They suggest imposters before they suggest me. So I'm verified on X. I'm verified on Instagram. So you can see the blue check there. And you guys should always check the spelling. And if you have any confusion ever about if you're talking to the real me, no, I will never ask you for anything. I will most likely never DM you first unless I say it directly here and you see my being, which is mostly never happens. Also, go to missteencrypto.com, my main website, and click on the emoji of the logo or whatever that you're looking at. So if you're looking for X or whatever, click that logo on my website and it'll bring you to my real account. So that way it's another way to verify. It is rude. I understand it is rude, but there's imposters everywhere on every single platform. And it doesn't matter if I report them. It doesn't matter what I do. They always come back. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy indeed. But they want to try to take advantage of you based off the fact that you're a zesty individual. And that's not right. That's not right. Crypto Farmer, how's my $100,000 investment? Please stop it. No.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yeah, that's the... Sasquatch, I like you. Thank you. You're cool too, dude. I'm famous, question mark. I don't know if I would say that. Financial failure, hello. I'm the future. Thank you. I appreciate that. Corey Butler, I had to find you on here and go through those links to be certain. Yeah, it's absolutely buck wild. But that's why I'm fortunate enough to have like at missteencrypto on every platform except for Discord. But you guys could see in my group who the owner is, and you know that's me. Financial failure, yo, hello. Dark Crash, Sean, hello. Hold on. I got my water. Hold on. Here's a fresh... hold on. Ready? ASMR. We are doing some ASMR for Sean and Nochi for some water. Hold on. What am I doing? Like, what am I doing? Oh. Crisp water. I love this show so much. Finally, a cute crypto female. Oh, okay, thanks. Where's my blue check on there? I don't know, man. I don't even have 10,000. I got to get 10,000 followers on TikTok. It's just TikTok, like, they don't want me to grow. And I have to, I think 10K is like, or I have to have 100K or something crazy to get verified when I've been on news, I've been in mainstream media outlets, so I should be able to get verified anyway, but, you know, TikTok only wants the clout, you know? 10K Delulu Army, yes. We need also 15K on this channel. We're only at 14.5 on YouTube, so I'm hoping that y'all are smashing the like or subscribing to the channel because we need to pamp this stuff. We need to get at least 20K soon because that's our goal on this channel. Crypto Space on Exit. Good morning, everyone. Hope you have a great Friday. Happy Friday to you, my friend, because we're celebrating. We're pamping it up. Woohoo! Oh, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Yep. Oh, Dave P. Hello, Dave P. ASMR USDT. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Emma does not like my ASMR. I'm telling you right now. She doesn't like it. Low-key Lotus. Found you on Threads. No imposters on Threads. Really? But they're on Instagram. The imposters don't, because this is how you sign up for Threads, is only if you have an Instagram account. So these imposters, because there's no volume on Threads, even though there were imposters on Threads within the first 24 hours of it, I signed up like the first day. So there are imposters on Threads at one point. Maybe they're gone, but they're mostly on Instagram because these imposters are not going to sign up for Threads when no one's on there. If I'm not lying to saying no one's on there because you look at the volume and what's going on over there. There's not many people, but I still post there nearly. I think basically every day. Every time I post a tweet, I post the same tweet on Threads as well, just so everyone is active on there. DJ Minds to pump it up.
Oh, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Cybermine, thank you. Welcome. Bullish Bradley is chilling in the chat. Crypto Crabman said 50K subs by having.
Oh, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Mr. Clown, wait, you're only 20. Yes, I'm only 20. I am going to be 21 in the next month and 11 days. So we have a countdown. We need a countdown. I think we need a countdown. Also, Mellow Fellow is not here. Mellow Fellow, are you here? Because he gave me a song, and I was going to play it for him. I added it to my board for him, but I don't see him here. Oh, wait, there he is. Mellow Fellow, I'm going to play this for you. Hold on. Mellow Fellow made me a song. And wait, maybe I should grab the lyrics to it, too. Do I have the lyrics on here? All right, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to see if I can find it. Yeah, okay. I'm pulling up your email, if that's okay. It's not going to dox your actual email in it, but it's the email you sent. Okay, hold on. Okay. Here are the lyrics, so you guys can follow along. And here is the song created by Mellow Fellow in the chat.
MTC, 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 MTC got the news, cool interviews. MTC covering crypto, so the new. MTC fire ants, we raving too. MTC a potato flew round the room. MTC got the news, cool interviews. MTC covering crypto, old and new. MTC fire ants, we raving too.
MTC, a potato flew around her room.
You know who's hip, her truth. Randy's a savage in trading you. If it's crypto you're into and need advice, non-financial, come through, join the Zesty crew in this financial revolution. Share power, excuse us why. MTC got the news, cool interviews. MTC covering crypto, old and new. MTC fire rants, we raving too. MTC got potatoes flying around the room.
Yay, Mellow Fellow! Yeah, that was so dope. Like, that was really awesome. So shout out to Mellow Fellow in the chat. Can everyone give him, we need an emoji. Give him a fire and 100 emoji in the chat. Either one. We need some membershippery out here. Spam these membership emojis. Spam fire emojis for Mellow Fellow for creating this beautiful song from me. I appreciate it so, so much. Mr. NC, thank you. I've been watching MTC since she was a teenager. Yeah. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. You guys know I actually have my own theme song as well, but it's like something I used to use it as my intro when at the beginning of the missteencrypto show. Do you guys want to hear that? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or a 2 and a no emoji if you want to hear my original theme song, because this was made for me. This was an NFT that I minted so long ago and no one knows about it because I will. Yeah, what is my theme song? Sasquatch, go over to youtube.com/missteencrypto. Hold on, I gotta pull it from Atomic Hub. I'm pulling up the actual NFT. If you guys want to see it though, like if you guys don't, then like that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Let's see. Mellow Fellow. Shout out to Mellow Fellow. Hold on. All right, you guys want to see it? All right, hold on. Let me grab it. I'm gonna grab it. I'll go with you. So. Again, this is my original NFT collection. I'm going to templates here. This was a fundraiser I did. Shout out to Vector. Hold on. Let's scroll. Good morning, crypto Twitter. It's missteencrypto. Spending crypto and down. Shout out to all my people. All right, this was it. It's a 1 of 1, and apparently, yes, only one person owns it. Here we go.
Good morning, crypto Twitter, it's missteencrypto, spreading crypto without you showing its benefits. To my generation, shout out to all my people. Jesse needs to be included, it's really that simple. We are
Savage, amazeballs,
zesty, making money at the same time, spread peace. I feel empty if you don't include Gen Z. About to change the world, so y'all better get ready. Missteencrypto, I'm never backing down. I got a wax account, you should check it out. So many NFTs, I think I lost count, and I'm only getting started. Yeah, I'm barely off the ground. Missteencrypto, you cannot stop me. My hands are made from diamond, your hands fall like origami. Never be the boss of me. Bitcoin's all I need. When I say I'm zesty, that's just me talking honestly. Crypto and yum farm marketplace. I wanna see the more. We gotta go through cyberspace. Leave this world without a trace. Save me for a different day. 'Cause we partners in the cryptos didn't stay.
That was awesome. Like, you can't, like, come on, man. Come on. That was so freaking awesome. The project, the people that made it for me aren't even around anymore. It was like one of the only things they did. And it was just probably one of the best things that was given to me, like, ever. Jeez, man. That makes me so happy when I listen to that song. But thank you, Mellow Fellow. Like, this stuff is just so freaking sick. All of it. Squeaky NYC apartment floors. Yep. You guys can hear it. Yeah. Like, listen, this is why I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here, Marcus. I hate it here. Hopefully one day I leave. Blink 182 vibes. Dude, these people were so awesome. And man. Actually, one of them is still popular on Twitter. But I'm not gonna out him right now. But dude, one of the best things ever are like the songs, man. Like Mellows is awesome. That one is amazing too. It's just, my heart is so warm. And also shout out to our friends in the chat that sent us a super chat while that was playing. Overcome. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Shout out to Armani as well. I didn't see this. He's a member for 11 months, which is amazing. Amazing. And he said, good morning, all much yar to the crypto fam. Yes, please yar for Armani. We love Armani so much. Oh, Wick, you're the best. Shout out to Wifey Wick. Chuck Danger 87, nice to see you. Amp 50. Should you cut a few seconds of that as an intro? It's kind of young. The reason why I stopped using it was because I was looking for a more mature vibe. But that's something that's literally permanent. It's on the blockchain. Like, just makes me so happy. I love that so much. Just like brings me back to when I first started. Ron, he said he remembers it. Yeah, this is for OGs. OGs know about this. OGs know. Where's Uncle Jimmy and Billy? Get this girl out of New York. I don't know. Billy's busy. Jimmy's busy. Everyone's busy. I don't know. Can we get RH singing the intro? No, I'm scared. No one would watch the show. No. No one would watch the show. Malik, hello, ma'am. How's today? I am doing good. How are you? Guys, we have 232 votes in the poll. That is astonishing. Yeah, no Bitcoin ETF today, guys. I don't think so. I mean, unless they like pull it out of their behinds randomly and they're like, oh, yay, it's Bitcoin ETF time. Otherwise, I don't really see it happening today. Anything is possible. They could literally launch it like literally at the closing bell. They'll be like, oh, hey guys, here's the ETF. They like to drop news on the weekend, but I feel like this is something that would be beneficial to them, so they might drop it during the week. Marcus, thank you for the 10 roses. Crypto Wolf, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Yep, incoming. We'll see, Steve, man. We need Sunday Night Football intro edition. Oh my gosh. I like the Sunday night, or it's like what's her name that sings it? That country singer. She's like, get ready for Sunday night. Like all of that. Like she goes off. And then the Saturday one, here comes Saturday night. Here comes Saturday night. That one's good. Emerald, the bell is closing. Dude, the opening and the closing bell is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my freaking life. It's all these stock bros are like, yeah, let's go for the bell. Like, dude, this thing, why is there a freaking bell? Like, I get the start of the trading day, but these people are still losing it. Or, yeah, let's go, the bell. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's like a child getting excited over a lollipop. Like, yeah, lollipops, let's go. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Joe, nice to see you over there on X. Andy S, late Friday news. I know. What's up, GT? Dandy Randy said the 10th. All right, man. We need a fans account. What do you mean? A fan account for who? Like a fan account for what? You prefer Dolly Parton? Dolly Parton is a legend, man. She's always going off. She's always going off. Dolly Parton is an icon. Oval said, maybe I'm just Delulu. Delulu is definitely a thing that I am, for sure. And so is Liz Warren, Garrett Gensler, but at least I'm Delulu in the right kind of ways. You know what I mean? Here's also the problem that I was getting to with the songs that I kind of went past. So I have some issues with my rave music currently. I'm getting copyrighted. I even got copyrighted. Hold on, is this focused? I even got copyrighted on my outro, which again, like everything's supposed to be royalty, copyright free, so that way we don't have any infringements on the channel. So I have some things I have to work through this weekend. So the rave, I gotta fix it. It will get fixed. I will focus on it. Hello, Jax. Hi, Giannis from X. Nice to see y'all over there on the platforms. Steve Jones, LMAO, what's up? So he was asking for something inappropriate? Oh, no, ew, that's gross. No, I'm not doing that. No. All right, guys. What an awkward point. Oh, I freaking love this chat. I literally, as much as you guys are crazy on all platforms, I appreciate it. Like, I really do. I enjoy this show so much. Mello, so I made the instrumental and everything on my song. Wait, so you have a different beat to it? Hold on, Mello. All right, I might need to receive this because I have some people that are working on one, but I got to see how it all works out. But let me know. So yeah, I am getting copyrighted on the rave. I will work on that. I will fix it. And you know, I'll take the L once in a while for the copyright if you want to use that music. But I just got to fix it. So I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix the rave. For now, we'll just do.
You got to pump it up.
So that's what I'm sorry, a little mini rave today. I'm gonna fix it. I don't want to get copyrighted anymore. YouTube is copywriting me for everything. YouTube doesn't like me. So I'm gonna figure that out. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. If you haven't yet, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on in Bitcoin and crypto. Make sure that you guys are following the right accounts. Go to missteencrypto.com if you are ever confused. I'll show it to you guys right now so you guys don't get all like, whoa. missteencrypto.com. I just updated the photo as well. missteencrypto.com. If you want to check if any of my accounts are real, you click here. There's a whole little rotating majiggy here. I still have to update the X logo, but you get the point. There's a whole rotation here, things you could click on. You guys want to see like the press I'm in, you hit the press button. All my Fox Business interviews are there, all the articles I've been in. Listen, look at this, guys. the 10-year anniversary of Litecoin interview that I did with Charlie Lee back in 2021. All of these things I've been doing for years, so check it out. Public speaking is over here as well. So I highly encourage you guys to check out my website anyway, just to see the content I have, what I'm up to, my previous NFTs, educational stuff. I have a whole Bitcoin 101 presentation on here, like what is Bitcoin? I made this recently, like last year. Well, very simple, like what is Bitcoin, what is the blockchain, how does it work? So my website has a lot of stuff going on it, and I highly encourage you to check it out for verification and everything like that. So missteencrypto.com, check it out. And make sure you guys check out the merch store as well, support the channel with the merch store. You guys could just visit the link in the description, or it's in the chat right now. Also check out our sponsors, Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. They're the best people ever, and I appreciate them so freaking much. Shout out to Pickaboo, because I see you. And Mrs. Crimson, much love to you, darling. YouTube doesn't like you, but we love you. That makes me feel slightly better. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Have a happy Friday, an amazing weekend. Keep calm, hodl on, have a bullish, have that bearish case scenario. Take your crypto off of the exchange and into your wallet. Take self-custody. Understand what that means. Have an amazing week and keep calm. All of the things I just said. And whisper. I am whispering out. Have an amazing day. Happy Friday. Yay, yay, yay. Happy Friday. Yay, yay, yay. And stay zesty.